Alright, so we're doing an updated version of the guide video. Alright, so basically nothing has changed with the runes or the summoners. I have changed the Sterix and Deadman's here. So once you get to this build, right, these 6 items, you sell your boots for Deadman's. Because at this point, the tankiness will be more important, and once you get to the fight, you'll still be able to follow up with all your damage. Because the Deadman's movement speed is 60. Yeah, so that's why Deadman's is better late game. Obviously it has 2900 gold instead of 1100, so, you know. The only difference in ability order is W at level 8. So this is basically for the ability to clear minion waves with a Q and a W. You can also just clear them with two Qs, but this helps wipe away the entire wave, so where you auto Q through the first 3 minions, you gather them together, you Q, W, and it just one-shots everything. Alright, so the threats, I added in all of these. Fiora is insanely hard. Same with Ken, Tahm Kench, Hecarim, and Cho'Gath. So the problem with these is that you have to play it almost flawlessly, and even if you do, there's still a chance that you'll like lose the lane. So that's why I have all these up here. Personally, I ban Hecarim. He's my permaban, but I used to ban Fiora every game, and at some point I banned Ken in every game. These two are a lot less common to see, so I don't ban them as much, but I absolutely hate facing them. I think Yumi's the absolute best champion for Riven to have on her team, and Lulu's second best. I think Morgana and Karma are also good, and Orianna's like the discount Karma. Like the discount, I don't know, she's just a discounted version of a Synergy. She's still one of the top tiers though. Alright, so I updated all the graphics, that's mainly why I'm doing this. Yeah, I need to make all the graphics actually fit the page. I didn't notice that before, but we'll make sure to do that before, or like right after this, so. Coaching, it's the fastest way to improve. I've coached a lot, and you could learn a lot from it. I only charge $30 for over 3 hours, so that's below minimum wage. So hopefully you all can take advantage of this and really learn a lot. The video version, that's the main reason I'm updating this. It had all the old videos and all the old graphics, so yeah. I need to fix this, but that's fine. Keep improving, my friends. Little meme. Alright, so hopefully, like, the pros and cons, they don't really matter too much. You already know them. The spells, I think Ignite and Flash are the best. TP is an option if you're not confident in the lane, but then you have to play really defensively the entire lane. Because if your opponent has a summoner spell over you, then they are going to win the fight most likely. Yeah. Recent news, we kind of got nerfed, but we kind of got buffed again. So, you know. Alright. I'm going to skip the abilities, you all can read through those. There's certain little tips in there, but I think the early game is the most important for me to go through. So, basically, if you're level 1 and you're facing a squishy opponent, just sit in the top bush about right here, or right here, and just one-shot them the second they walk like right past it, or like anywhere past this line, you should be able to kill them, or at least get their flash. That's a huge advantage in lane, and that'll help you get kills earlier. Don't be afraid is my #1 tip, so like, if you just play like a wuss, you're losing all of the advantages that Riven has as a champion. He is made to take advantage of enemies' mistakes. And if you don't do that, then you're just wasting your pick. Alright, so it's also the level 2 pop, so basically you just take W instead of E, and then you just one-shot them because of your advantage you got level 1, saying in one of these bushes. You got them down to like 100 health and they flashed, right? So then you come back level 2 and just kill them because they don't have flash. Level 3, you have all access to your abilities, you look for weak points. So basically, Jace switches from hammer to cannon form, his E is on a 4-second cooldown regardless of what his CDR is, regardless of anything, right? So he cannot use his E until his R cooldown is up. So that's a really easy way to kill him, and none of them expect it. They just walk right into you because they have a cannon form. Alright, so level 4 and 5, you basically just get 90 damage on your Q. It doesn't change too much for your playstyle because other champions scale like this too. Yeah. But level 6, you just destroy most laners. Don't look to waste your ultimate. Most times, someone can just walk away from you if you ult in on them. So you want to avoid that situation. Like if a Darius, if you ER, and then the Darius just E's you and walks away, then that's a very bad situation for you, because now you have no way to fight him for another 115 seconds. So you want to walk up to him, bait out his E, and then all in him, and if he doesn't use his E, you want to all in him and Q through him with each Q, because that'll increase your chance of dodging his E. Alright, so once you get Shojin, you can basically solo anyone in the game with Conqueror. You just have to have your mechanics be somewhat polished and should be able to do it pretty easily. So warding, obviously there's these two spots, but a spot most people don't know is about right here. That spot is insanely good because it can see over here and over here. Sorry, I have to get a drink. Alright, so late game, these are the spots. Ward. I think they're the best for late game. Obviously you want to keep Baron warded. And these two spots if you're invading top side. These two spots if you're going bot side. You'll only have 2 wards at a max at any time, so you can't really get worldwide map coverage for the vision, but you know. Alright, so Forge in the lead. Basically CS better. I get 50 CS in 5 minutes here. You can do it too. So just work on that exercise. Go down to this video, watch it. Watch it as many times as you need to. And you will get better at CSing if you try this exercise. Alright. Basically, it helps you get minions that you weren't forced off of. Because you miss probably up to 40 minions in 10 minutes that you weren't forced off of. So yeah, you can easily get 30 of those, or at least 20 of them, right? And that's another 300 to 400 gold in your pocket every game. That can really change games. Alright, so you don't want to auto anything if the tower is targeting all 3 creeps, right? So there's 3 creeps in a line, they each have 1 auto's worth of HP. So you just attack the bottom one and the tower hits the top one and then you lose a creep, right? Let's say there's 4, you lose 2 creeps if you just attack without any sense. I want you to get used to watching where the turret focuses and then attacking that one. This will save you CS in the long run. It might be hard to get used to, but once you get used to it, it'll be worthwhile. And if you have to kill 2 CS at the same time, you probably made a mistake elsewhere. So look to fix those situations, and you'll miss less CS. So freezing is obviously one of the biggest ways, as well as counter jungling to get ahead. And spraying your lead, basically you want to roam, you want to train stance, use train stance. You want to invade, you want to just put as much pressure on the map as you can. And then deal with the pressure that causes. Like, what I mean by that is the jungler will come top, the mid laner will come top. Everyone will come top. You just have to deal with that while your team gets advantages elsewhere. Alright, so basically, kill someone past their tower, this is how you do it. So if this tower was gone, I would wait until they get about right here, and then just double cast combo them. So that's ER auto WQ. And you Q through them to get on the opposite side of the tower range. And then you auto Q in place, auto third Q, and then you auto ult. And that should kill just about anyone that you've already had an advantage on. And you kill them as if their tower wasn't even there. I think you take like 1 shot, maybe. This is just me diving to Mundo after I've gotten an advantage on him a couple years ago. I need to get a new clip of this, I know, but I really like that clip, so. Essential Riven combos, just come down and watch this video. It'll help you out tremendously. You can even just use the hotkey. There's a... yeah, I'll show you. Essential combos, bam. We're right here. Yeah. Teamfight, basically, watch this video. You also need to know whether to peel or to dive in each team fight. If your ADC or your mid laner is really fed, just look out for them. Take the Zed off of them. Take the Kled off of them. Stop anyone from going onto them. And then you should win the team fight. But if they aren't fed, then you should dive the enemy fed members. So if their ADC or their mid laner's fed, which they probably are if yours aren't, then you can just one-shot those two, and then make the game and the team fight really easy. So recovery, basically CS as much as you can. Building a small defensive item is fine, but don't like rush a Randwin's first item. It's not a good idea. Alright, so that's about it. I hope you learned a lot, and I'll be here if you have any questions. So thank you. This was my video guide from Just As Riven, obviously, and hopefully you all enjoyed it and learned a lot.